I want to talk to you about keeping your passion, your passion. One of the most important questions that creatives should ask themselves is why? Why am I doing this? Why do I want this? Why did I start? When work and your creative passion overlap, it can be really easy to get lost in the maze where you are creating out of necessity, but not out of passion. And there's nothing wrong with that. No one can argue with the validity and value of a paycheck. But it gets complicated when your passion becomes less about getting that creative fuel and more intertwined with deadlines, editorial notes, and audience demands. When it comes to keeping my passion, I've come up with 4 practices that I've implemented to keep centered on my art and why I started making in the first place. Number 1, make what you want to make. The best brands, the best collaborations, they understand that when they unleash you to make what fuels you, you will produce your best work. If you're unsure of what it is that you want to make, I highly recommend taking a look at your portfolio. It's kind of like the Marie Kondo of creativity. Take a look at the images, the videos, the writing that you've produced, and what sparks joy. Which projects did you participate in and feel something like, that fueled me, I want to do that again, that fed my passion? Take those examples and let them be an answer to you in what you should be making and what is going to help you keep your passion, your passion. Advocate for yourself to be able to make what you want to make, what you think is best. With your clients, with the brands you work with the friends that you collaborate with, try your best to make what you want. It will go a long way in keeping your passion, your passion. Number 2, don't oversaturate yourself with inspiration. I repeat, do not oversaturate yourself with inspiration. It can be great to have creators that you admire. I have creators that I admire, and I love to watch them. But I try to be mindful of where my mind is at when I'm taking in that information. Am I watching it and feeling fueled and creatively motivated? Great, do more of that. Or am I kind of verging on making a laundry list of the things that they can do that I can't, and just feeling discouraged overall or overwhelmed? There are so many creators out there to look to for inspiration, to admire, and to emulate. But it's really important to pay attention to how you're feeling on the inside as you are taking in their work. Make sure that it is helping you to keep your passion. And if it's not, then it's time to walk away, take a break, and remember your why. Number 3, keep some of it for yourself. Not all of your art needs to be for your audience or needs to be monetized. Sometimes it's important to do something that is just for you and doesn't have the pressure of a deadline or a brand or an audience. For me, this is cooking and writing and taking photos of things that will probably never see the light of day, but are for me and my family. It helps me stay inspired, it helps me remember why I got started, and it helps me continue to want to make more and make better. Number 4, challenge yourself. It can be really, really easy to become stagnant in your creativity, especially if it's being received well by an audience. I mean, why change it, right? But for me, a big part of fueling my creativity and keeping that passion around making is feeling like I have a challenge, feeling like I'm growing as a creator. So this can be anything from learning simple animation to becoming a lot more strict and intentional about storyboarding, to taking time to write poetry and expand my skill set there. If you think about when you got started in your art, you were probably on fire. You were probably trying so many different things and experimenting and learning. And that was part of that passion, that was part of that creativity. Do not become stagnant in your work, even if your audience loves it. Remember why you got started and remember what fueled you, and part of that is that challenge. So continue to challenge yourself. As I said at the beginning of this video, it can become really, really complicated when your passion and your creativity become intertwined with your work. But these steps and so many others help you to preserve that passion. I hope that this video has helped you find your passion and learn how to keep it. And now go take that passion and make something.